Let's take a look at the exploration Orca. This is kind of specifically for the expedition use, and therefore I have higher integrity and higher shields than I would normally have for exploration, so let's take that into consideration. With core internals, Orca is kind of funny ship in such a way that when with the exploration weight it's quite light, and then the 5A thrusters are almost as good as the 6A thrusters. So these are dirty drive and drag drives, and they give very nice speed, so almost 500 meters per second without boost and over 600 with boost. So this is extremely fun ship to fly in normal space. Frameshift drive very standard, increased range, mass manager lightweight, and with the distributor we are looking again into engine focus and superconduits. And sensors are also lightweight, which is very nice, gives jump distance. We have fuse scope, auto field maintenance, the best we can fit in here, and then the frameshift drive booster. And with this combination we are looking at with fuel tank on we are looking at 57, almost 58 light years of jump distance. 5D shield, enhanced low power shields, high cap, and this gives us shield strength of 600 with 2 0E boosters, which we'll be seeing soon. Orca also fits class 4 SRV hangar, so you have 2 SRVs, which is good. And now we have kind of optional situation here. I currently have 2 heavy duty hull reinforcements. They don't weigh that much. This is 5.6 tons, and 2D it's only 2.8 tons. These give huge boost to hull strength. So this gives 460 more or less, and this gives almost 500. And 360 and 500, so 860 or so. 850. 50 boost. And that's more than half of the hull strength. So without these boosters the hull strength would be around 660, and with these is 1400. If you would not want to have this, and for solo expedition or solo exploring I would normally not have them, there's also the option, very nice option, to take repair limpet. So you take a 3D repair limpet control, you get a bit of jump range also. So with this it's 57.8, and with the repair it's 58.2. So you take this for the size 3, and then for the size 2 you take just take a cargo rack. So basically that means that you can synthesize limpets, and then you can use those limpets to repair your ship. And for solo exploring that's a very nice combination, and you will gain around 1 light year or even a bit more, around 1 light year of jump distance by doing that. Okay. Then for utility mounts, I have 2 of these 0E heavy duty supercapacitor shield boosters, and these weigh only 2 tons, and they take very little power also. They give very nice shield boost. So without these without these the shields are actually quite small, so they are under 300, and with them the shields are over 600. And then I have 2 lightweight lightweight heatsink launchers, so they weigh almost nothing. And the hard points, 1 mining laser, 2 times, 2 lightweight weapons, one of them, the rare kind, is plasma slug also, so it allows me to empty my fuel tank if I need those 4 light years of more jump range. The final core internals here are, I always have heavy duty armor and deplating for the lightweight alloys. And then for power plant, this is kind of on the verge, this particular ship. If I would do some optimizing somewhere, I may be able to use 4A power plant. But currently I have 5A, low emissions and thermal spread. So this ship runs really cool with this power plant. It reduces a lot of the dangers in the black, just using it. Okay, so let's test fuel scooping. I'm going to choose Rudder.
Fuel scooping complete.
Hot star, and I try to get as close as I can to it. So this particular build, when I'm scooping at max speed, as close to a pretty hot star as I can. It's around 67 degrees. So it runs very cool. Or it's kind of unique looking ship. I have this in midnight black, so it's a nice paint job, but it starts to chip after a while when it runs down. So I don't know how it actually looks after a long exploration trip, but when it's brand new, it's pretty cool. Okay, so the heat has been going up a bit. I don't know if maybe I could overheat it. Let's
Warning.
try.
Temperature critical.
Okay, so it is possible. But then if that happens, then I just drop a heatsink. Okay. So
Heatsink deployed.
let's try dropping to the star and see how I escape.
Warning. Temperature critical. Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, when you escape from here, maybe it's a good idea to turn off some stuff. Actually, I shouldn't have had these on anyhow right now. Okay, cool. That's everything I need to do. Okay, so I'm at 51 degrees in here.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical.
And that's it. The views from Orca are also pretty nice, so you have nice view to the side, very good, even better to the other side. There's a pretty okay view over there. also to the top. It's pretty fine. So it is a nice exploration ship. The views are not as good as they are with us, because we cannot see down, but they are still very good views. So the supercruise handling of Orca, it's pretty okay. It's not nearly as good as it is for Aspects, but it's still pretty fine. It's not like Anaconda or some of the bigger ships. It's quite decent. So this is the fun and dangerous part of Orca. Just wanna boost because it goes so fast. And then you hit stuff. So it's drifting a bit downwards. Overall, this is a very fun ship to fly. Maybe flying this one takes a few unnecessary risks, but it's also a sturdy ship, at least with the current settings that I have for it, or current loadout. And it just moves very nicely. Okay, so my shield's at full strength. I'm gonna do a drop test. I'm gonna drop from 1 kilometer down to the surface at 1G planet and see what happens. I have 2% damage from that intentional star drop that I did earlier on. So that's the only damage that I have so far. So let's try this.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
So the shields held that quite nicely. So that's it. It's a nice exploration ship. It has many very good qualities. It's a fun ship to fly. It's very sturdy. It's you don't get easily killed with it unless you just intentionally keep bashing it to ground. Even if you make a mistake or two, it's gonna survive most likely from those. And these days when we have to repair limpets, you can patch up. Or someone can patch up you if you are with the expedition, and if you are alone, maybe you have a different build and you carry on limpets and you have a bit less health strength, and you have to be a bit more careful with that. But you can prepare yourself up. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna test crashing the station with full shields at 4 pips with this Exploration Orca build. So let's see. 600 meters should be the target speed. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna test hitting the station with just 2 pips to shields. The shields still hold. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna test the Exploration Orca. I'm gonna try to hit the station at 600 something meters, and then I'm gonna see what the damage is to the Orca itself. So this is a quite good approximation of the damage caused by ground if I don't have my shields up. So this may be a rebuy moment. Let's see.
Hull integrity compromised.
Actually, not bad. I'm pretty certain that without the hull reinforcements I would have been dead at that moment. So I'm actually pretty happy to see that.